I like to think there's a reference inherent in Hooktail as a character, because even though it's a dragon and has nothing to do with the character I'm thinking of, it kind of reminds you of Hookbill the Koopa from Yoshi's Island, because Koopas are a pretty strong influence in Petal Meadows, and Hooktail is, you know, the main antagonist of Petal Meadows. Anyway, here we have Paratroopers. These guys can be a little bit mean. Thankfully, he went for Koops, though, so he's not a huge deal anyway. Alright, he's up and at him. Not anymore. Owned. FP can definitely help out in a fight to make it a lot shorter. Other times, it's actually to make fights doable. Okay, so there's a Koopa in the audience that's holding a empty can. You can actually attack the audience members. Sometimes they'll throw you beneficial items, other times they'll just throw you junk, which will do damage to you if you don't take them out. So if you see the X button appear on your stage, make sure to look out at your audience to see if you can spot a helpful item or a harmful item. And you'll either be able to not attack them and have them throw the handy item to you, or you can attack them and have them get rid of the trash item. It's a neat little mechanic. It keeps you on your toes. But they'll only ever throw things in between turns. So, like, if I was at this screen, they would potentially throw something. Yeah, Koops likes being gangsta. Doing the breakdance maneuvers. He's showing these punk Koopas what's up. Yeah, the Paratroopers are kinda jerks when it comes to first attacks. That is to say, they sure like to come out of nowhere most of the time. Dang, mistimed. Thankfully, that happy heart is coming in handy. Alright, this should be it. Oh, we got it. B-I-N-G-O, and bingo was his name-o. I believe 50 is the absolute maximum amount of audience members you can have at this early in the game. Get this. It's gonna be the Power Bounce. Whoops. Power Bounce. I think it's got some notoriety behind it, but let me explain it just in case. Power Bounce, just keep executing action commands and you'll keep bouncing on something. I think there's a hard limit as to how many power bounces you can do, especially with bosses. But in Mario RPG, there was I can't remember if it was the super jump or the ultra jump. I think both of them, maybe just super jump. Where you can go infinitely. And it was definitely one of the most powerful moves. I think ultra jump would hit every enemy, and you could keep that going as long as you wanted to. But super jump was just for the one enemy. Make it easier to track. Anyway, these are a lot of not dry bones, but I believe they're called dull bones. And this guy is the red bones. So we could totally just use Koops to, you know, tackle all of them, but I still have a Fire Flower in reserve. Now, the dull bones will actually get up if they are taken out normally. After a couple of turns, but with the Fire Flower, they go down permanently. Also, poor Koops. Red Bones, thankfully, only ever has 5 HP, so after that Fire Flower and then a couple of hits, he goes down. It's pretty easy. And the fight itself is not that hard either. If you just use Powershell, then you're going to take out all the Dull Bones. And you know what? I'm actually rethinking about what I said in regards to the Dull Bones. I don't remember if these guys specifically will just fall to pieces. Let me just check. No, okay, these guys do they just disappear. There are later Dull Bones that will stick around as bones, which can be problematic. Aha! So you can deflect projectiles, for the record, as I've demonstrated there. You just won't reflect them back at opponents. It's only good for... The Super Guard is really only good for physical attackers. Or rather, direct attackers. Let me go ahead and use the dried shroom on Koops as I get stalked by an zombie. Run this way a little bit, and we'll have Koops do a first attack this time, because Goombella could not. But it's basically the same as a regular Shell Toss, like a successful action command of Shell Toss. And Mario can still hit an opponent as a first strike if he hops on Koops, because sometimes the enemy will get to you before Mario can get to Koops, and it'll count as a jump attack. Anyway, here's a Shine Sprite. Collect those. They'll be handy for later. I'm gonna do this real quick. This is not required in any capacity, but... Star Piece. Huzzah. Pretty sure we can't do anything with that elevator. Like, if we jumped on top of it, I don't know if we can, you know, get up there. And besides, if we could get up there, there's nothing important for us right now, so, you know. Do 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 do. Aw, couldn't super guard that. Oh, should not have done that. Here's his appeal. Hi. Ain't he just adorable? Nope. Getting a little trigger happy. I may have just hammered Koops there. All right, we're done. Let's just get Koops ready to go here. Look, a black chest. Remember last time we saw one of them? Well, that's ominous. Oh, that's ominouser. What to do, what to do? Hey, look, a crack in the wall. Maybe that can help us escape. Ah, handcuffs on walls. And chains. Ain't that nice? Hold on, let me take a text break real quick. Oh, right, wall. What the heck, indeed. Whee! Fools! Oogly googly boo. Oh no, now we're cursed to be able to turn paper thin at a moment's notice by voluntarily pressing the R button. Oh no, I pressed no, which means he's gonna explain it again. Oh golly gash. This is the worst thing that's ever imaginable. Now we can pass through thin crevices, or, you know, thin walls. How terrible. Oh, sorry. I may forget to put that on later. Can I demonstrate it right now? I don't know. Will the enemies respawn? Let's find out. I'll demonstrate it now, but I'll definitely re-equip it if I choose to take it off. Okay, maybe not. The attack FX, O, or 0? R, whoops. I was thinking of the, freaking badge point cost, which is 0. Attack FX R, it changes your attack sounds into crickets. This doesn't sound important, it's mostly just a cosmetic thing, and in fact, most of the attack FX badges are exactly that, they're cosmetic. But, this badge makes the boss hooktail, spoilers, very easy. I think you're told, somewhere... No, you know what? That letter we chose to ignore, or rather, I chose to ignore. I believe that tells you that Hooktail is scared of crickets. Or at least, Hooktail's, you know, gets queasy when it comes to crickets. So yeah, when fighting the boss, if you equip that badge, you're gonna have a much easier time. You can actually hear the cricket sound effect when you swing the hammer. I'll unequip it for now, but... Cricket. Huh. Now, I'll be honest, when I was a kid, this puzzle threw me for a loop. Like, I was going over here, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I was playing on a CRT too, so it was a little hard to see that you could just jump through this window. Thankfully, these zombies don't have a whole lot of health. As to why these guys aren't dry bones, nice. I couldn't tell you. They're dull bones, but I approve that they are dull bones and not dry bones. Got it. So the life shroom will kick in every time. Sorry, not every time. One time when you lose all your health. Handy to have around, just in case of a, you know, a stanank. 4 points past nice. Is that legal? Are you allowed to kiss people in an E10 game? And for that matter, allowed to flirt? Rouge the Bat would like to think so. Castle Key, and also honey syrup. We're probably full on items, aren't we? Yeah. Probably gonna need to get rid of something later. Or what about right now? Also, here's a fun fact. There are little icons, like little character icons in this use item menu here. And the Mario one is from Paper Mario, like the original. That is straight up the Mario sprite from that game, because you can see he's even tanner than usual in that sprite. He's also got a little bit more... I think his face looks a little bit taller than usual. His nose is definitely a little bit smaller. There's some dull bones in the audience now. I don't know if they were there before, but they're definitely here now. Man. I think it's time for Powershell. Kind of a waste of 3 FP, but oh well. Bop, 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 bop. Naha! And yeah, this is about how slow fights can get whenever you don't use FP. A sleepy sheep? That puts all enemies on the screen to sleep, potentially. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Whoops, I almost jumped on that guy, which would have been a waste of a first strike. Anyway, let's see what the Sleepy Sheep can do. Because I don't know if I'll ever use it again. Here they come. Little sheepums. Ding dong. Oh, it's a bone! Kill him. Kill him. I was gonna say, it's okay, he's still asleep. Okay, he's still asleep. He is conked the heck out. Now he's awake. Anyway, now that's over. We are 2 star points away from leveling up. So we can go on that right now, but if we head over here... a stop piece. Also, if we head over here, boom. There's also a badge if we go right down there, but it's not worth it. I don't think it is anyway. It's like, I think it's Happy Heart P? Maybe like a, if not that, then a danger-related one? Like a close call P? I don't know. I want to say it's a partner badge. It's just not a good one. Or a highly useful one. If it was like a Power Plus, then by all means go for it and then backtrack through the whole castle again. But no, it's not that good. I don't have a Fire Flower anymore. Might make this a bit of a issue, but I do still have FP to spend, and I'm about to level up anyway, so what if I was to do this? Do. Coins. What's up? Oh, that's what's up. Owned. I think it's about time for a POW block. Nope. Aw. Nothing good. Which means that lone spiked Goomba, which is right up here. Dubba 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 dubba. Here he comes. The moment you've all been waiting for. The spiked Goomba! Oh, D's. A D's? Oh, D's. Nuts. 2 close calls and a courage shell. Oh, child. Gotcha. Oop. Alright, so for the low price of 6 coins, you can fully restore your HP and FP. Alternatively, if I want some inventory space, I could just use this. And now I saved some money. And I'll get more honey syrups in time, I guarantee it. Oh, hello. Lovely castle you have. You know what I didn't do? I didn't equip the cricket badge. Well, we'll find out how tough this is without the cricket badge. I don't remember the last time I've done this. I believe using the cricket badge will lower the amount of damage that Hooktail will deal. Let's see what Mystery does. Maybe it'll help us. Voltshroom. Cool. That might help out. What other things can I do? Nothing cool. Alright. Yeah, Hooktail also has a point of defense, so yeah, it can be a little bit of a rough fight if you don't equip the cricket. Saving coops. One life at a time. Oh, that's not good. Alright, let's get some stylish commands going here. I believe Hooktail has 20 hit points. Aw, well. Thank God I had that life shroom. Mushroom. Man, the drums are going crazy in this song. Hey, that works. Yeah. Cool. No. 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 Hey, that's a party foul. It's also foul. Who does that? That's just not right. Let's do Sweet Treat with Mario first and then move on to Koops. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Oh, that really ain't good. It's hard to judge things right now. Uh-oh. Yes, just fling them. Okay, that works. Unfortunately, there's no audience to gain stylish points from anymore, so that's the last Sweet Treat we had. Okay, so... That's 4 total damage. That's 5. Let's see if I can... Cool. But it didn't do any damage to Hooktail, unfortunately. Okay. Cool. Alright, one more hit and we should be good. Theoretically, I don't remember if it was exactly 10 health that you need to do. Yeah, okay, that works. We did it! Huzzah! Achieved without the cricket badge. Yeah, I know, right? And I didn't save either. The stakes were really high. Well, kids, don't look. We did the thing! We saved Koops' dad, who has the same color scheme as Cooper, oddly enough, but probably no relation. I just thought that was interesting. In a chapter! Mario and his friends killed a dragon.